Don't you just hate buffets? Too many options and not enough time to taste it all. I wonder how much food I would have to eat to try all combinations. Let's find out. Now at the buffet of options, we can choose from a variety of meat, side dishes, vegetable sauces, desserts and drinks. And to find out how many test cases we need to test in order to test all combinations, we would have to multiply the number of values in each selection. And the result of this would mean we would have to visit the buffet 7,200 times. So if we are assuming a plate of food is about 300 grams, that is 2,160 kilos of food, which is the same as 14,400 cheeseburgers or 48,000 hot dogs. And drinks, that's 7,200 half pints. Now there's no way we can eat that much food, just as we cannot execute 7,200 test cases either. The result would never justify the amount of time or the money spent. The good news is we don't have to. There's a test design technique called Pairwise Testing. This technique is based on studies that show that most errors are caused by one single factor or between two factors. If we want a rough estimate on how many test cases we need, we can look at the parameters with the most values. In this case, we have meat with 6 values and we have vegetables with 5 values. And if we multiply these two, we get 30 test cases. So our test approach is to test all pair at least once. Let me show you how this can be done. Now my first run at this buffet will include a slice of veal, mashed potatoes, broccoli, béarnaise, chocolate fondue and a glass of Cabernet. My next turn could include veal, but this time I choose French fries as my side order, as I already tried the tasty combo of veal and mash. Continuing this way at the buffet, at some point we will have tested all pairs at least once. And even though this technique can be exercised manually using a spreadsheet, it is much easier to use one of the online tools like Pict, ACTS or similar. And I will leave a link in the description so you can try it out for yourself. In the Pairwise tool, the first thing we need to do is feed it with our parameters and variables. Unfortunately, this tool does not support import, and if you find one that does, please let me know in the comments. Once all is filled out, we have the options of either generating pairwise or all combinations. And the other is based on exhaustive test. In our case, it was 7,200. So let's try to generate all combinations to see if that's correct. What the tool has done, it's created an Excel file with all combinations. If we use generate pairwise, the number would be around 30. In this case, it created 33 test cases. Now the two files that were created by the tools before are stored here. Let's take the first one, which is all combinations. This is how it looks like. If I scroll down, we have 7,200 test cases. The next file I will show you is the pairwise result. And because we selected the pairwise option, this file only has 33 test cases instead of the 7,200 that you would have to test if you would do an exhaustive testing of all combinations. Now this was my way at looking at pairwise testing. Once you see how powerful these test design techniques are, you have stepped into a world of ensuring better test coverage and often with much less effort needed. I hope to see you back for more videos on testing, so please remember to subscribe to my channel.